Hello, and welcome to Simply Savvy Life, where we explore topics with critical, objective thinking, open minds, and open hearts. I haven't appeared in video in a while. Definitely didn't do anything special too, but it had occurred to me that I'm working on a project that I should have been documenting and sharing with you. Basically, I'm going to give you a quick intro here and then pop over to the video where I show you what I've got going on. So anyways, there's definitely benefit in medicinal mushrooms, and I am growing some. So I'll tell you real quick. I started with a spore syringe, which I used to inoculate a grain spawn bag. Now I let that simmer. You'll see where the area that I used and everything on the video. But basically, once that was ready, then I put it into the tub with the substrate, and that's where we're at now. We're about a couple weeks into the tub grow. Got great coverage. Just kind of waiting to see what happens with it. This is my first time doing it. I am really freaking excited about this. Medicinal or magic mushrooms, if you will. People have a lot of different ideas about what they are or what they're for. I personally have found a lot of success in terms of them helping to facilitate spiritual growth, personal awareness, and also rebalancing of physiology in general. Mood, chemical dependence. I mean, the stuff is great. And you don't have to take some big trippy dose to do it. Or to have that effect. So anyways, I'm working on growing some myself, hillbilly strain, and we will just pop over to the little video where I show it to you. So thank you for joining me. Okay, so this here is my little shoebox. Right now I have it by the window just to give it some light, because based on my research, once it gets to this phase, having some lighting coming in through the top of the box helps the pinning process, helps the mushrooms know which way to grow. So that's the only I've just been moving it over near the window for, some time during the day. But the rest of the time, I've been keeping it in this corner. So I had the empty shoebox on top of layered blankets on that heater pad when I was doing the spawn bag to keep it nice and warm. And also to insulate it from too much warmth. But I'm not using the heater pad anymore. Now that it's at this stage, I just have this radiant heater going to help keep a stable temperature, because this is an attic. It's not temperature controlled or climate controlled, and the temperature is really fluctuating. So I'm trying to keep it very stable. Pardon the mess. I've got some things I'm sorting through. So anyways, and I got my gimbal up and running, so I'm using that today. Hopefully it's a little less jerky. So here's my box. We've got ventilation holes cut on the side, but cotton stuffed in it to help reduce contamination while still affording some airflow. Now, I've heard different things about whether you need to mist or flip the lid and all of this kind of stuff. It looks like there's plenty of moisture in there, but what I've learned also is that by using a fine misting sprayer like this and putting very small droplets over the surface, as they evaporate up, it's what helps draws up the mushroom growth, pinning and whatnot, to draw it upwards, as well as the light coming through the top. So my box looks pretty humid. I've got condensation on the walls and on the lid. I wasn't going to mist it, but after watching a video here, I think I might give it a little mist. In any case, I'm not wanting to be opening this, but I will open it to show you what it looks like. Oh yeah, gosh. Yeah, this is exciting. So it's definitely coming along. I've got really good mycelium and I want to say primordium coverage there, very even coverage, and I don't know about you, but I am not seeing what would tell me is contamination. I mean, my grain spawn bag got ripped open by the dog, so it was in her mouth, and a lot of it was scattered all over the carpet, dirty floor and stuff, so I am just thrilled. This is a hillbilly strain, so I'm going to go ahead and just give this a slight mist. It's going to be very light. There's obviously good moisture in the box, but I just want to make sure that my surface moisture is good and that I've got those little droplets going on that they talk about for pinning and whatnot. So again, this is my very first attempt at growing medicinal mushrooms, and so I'm just showing you the progress. Just kind of waiting to see it take off some more. Maybe let's see if I can zoom in a little more here. So I'm no expert, but it's looking pretty healthy to me. If you have any feedback or expertise in this area, I am certainly happy to hear it, and I will try to keep you updated on how it's going. And in the meantime, thank you for joining me here at Simply Savvy Life, where we explore topics with critical, objective thinking, open minds, and open hearts.